Hello bearded bee people. Welcome back to B&K Bees. My bee day is done. I had to sort of race through today. Sorry for once again the wind. I had to sort of race through today because of the fact that August 15th is my deadline for getting all of the honey boxes pulled and getting Formic on all of my production hives. It always has been my deadline. It's worked really, really well. It is my mathematical approximation of when most of the winter bees are starting to get reared. So it's my important date to get those mites taken care of. It is August 12th right now. And a lot of my days this last week, it's Friday, a lot of my days this last week were unable to be pulling honey. I should have been pulling since Tuesday or even Monday, but with rain and computer work and just a comedy of errors yesterday, I had not been able to get to pulling honey until today. So I have 3 days to get this stuff done, and today is my only day that I'm not gonna have Katie helping me, because Saturday and Sunday she will be able to help. So I knew I needed to get a full yard pulled today, and for that reason I had absolutely no time to make any videos while I was out in the bee yard. Now I'm back home and I've got the honey boxes that I pulled inside the house. We pulled 11 deeps out of a yard of 16 production hives, so it was a little bit less than I expected it to be. Over the course of the last 3 weeks, they just really hadn't put up much. All of the colonies that I marked as ready to pull now were ready to pull, but very few in addition to that. So that means that over the course of the last 3 weeks, they really hadn't put up much honey. I hope that the next 2 yards are a completely different story. I expect them to be. We've got nice, like, intermittent rain. There's a lot of stuff blooming over the last few weeks, so I should have a real heck of a honey pull tomorrow and the next day. So like I said, today I pulled 11 deeps, which I don't know, you know, maybe that's like 700 pounds, something like that, maybe a little bit more, 750. So it's a lot of honey, but not quite as much as I would have liked from a yard with that many production colonies. So now I'm back at the house and I have a bee problem. I don't have any colonies here at all. So the idea of not having bees at my house is just, you know, when you go home, you don't necessarily want to work. And that is the idea. And it works out great. When I come back to the house after a long day in the bee yards, I am happy to not see swarms or anything that needs my attention. I can just go in, take a shower, and relax. But now I brought back a bunch of honey boxes plus some unfinished honey boxes. And I've got a lot of carrion bees, a lot of straggler bees that I just could not get rid of at the yard. So I'm gonna try to coax them into a little nuker here, and then maybe bring them out to a split yard and just dump them on a light colony, or just, you know, shake the nuker out in a split yard. That's probably what I'll end up doing. But I've got to convince them to all go into a box first. The problem with that is I've got a bunch of other boxes in the back of the truck that they're all sort of spread across. So I have to clean that up. I have to clean that up. We now have a garage, and I have decided that for the longevity of my bee equipment and all these honey boxes that we're going to be extracting and needing a place for, that they'll just take the truck's place in the garage. I mean, the truck's been outside all winter for the entire history of me owning it, so I'm not going to experience any new inconveniences. Katie can park on one side, I can have bee equipment on the other side. So yeah, I've got to get that stuff done here this weekend, hopefully. Yeah. A lot of straggler bees. So the idea this year is a new pull method. I'm using some fume boards, which made for the pulling to go quickly today. It went really smoothly. I was pleased with how easily it went, but you know, I didn't get them all out. So we're still searching for that perfect honey pull method. Shaking each frame is the perfect method if you've only got a few colonies. If you got more than that, we're still searching for the perfect honey pull method. So I and this little bee are going to sign off now. So Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you aren't already. We're gonna have some honey pull and some honey extraction videos coming out real soon. So thanks very much for watching. Get out there and have some fun with your bees. See ya.